the introduction to these new species was, I mean, it was so good. It was so great. The way that they were able to kind of shift the horror aspect due to new species was really cool because with the Alien franchise, like, it's all very psychosexual, like, the xenomorph design, the head, it's
H.R.
so
Geiger made it so Freudian.
yeah, yeah, and I mean, that's to an extent, like, why they're so scary. The things that they do to the host is very like, the face hugger and the thing goes down the
The face
throat,
hugger is
and
the
that
scariest of them
agreed,
all.
agreed,
Like,
and then the chest burster, it's like,
I
like a
mean,
pregnancy, like, it's
too
just
late. Like, what's the point of being scared of one of those? Because
right.
it's coming out of you.
But
Like,
but it's also, like but it's all very, like, psychosexual, all of it, and, like, the
yes.
Alien franchise hinges on that because you know what? Like, this is a real thing that, like, a lot of people and a lot of women are, like, afraid of in real life, and when you apply that same concept to a bunch of dudes, they're like, "Oh my god, like, this is the scariest thing I've ever seen," because now they're the prey, you know what I mean? And I'm
Right.
not trying to, like, get too, social about all of this, but, like, that is a fact within Alien, like, that is one of the reasons why it struck people so hard the way it did. People coming out of the movie theater just like, "I have never seen anything like that." And so, you've got that to contend with, and you can't always top something like that that's so scary, but at the same time, it does beg the question of whether or not you should keep relying on the same scare tactics over and over again because it's gonna get stale. And so bringing in these new species and bringing in
Yeah.
these
Oh, that's a
creepy things that they can
that's an
do makes
excellent
it
point.
fresh, makes
It
it fun.
does. Yes, that's I hadn't thought about it like that. Especially like, the star, the eyeball.
The
And then we
eyeball?
did get
Yes.
to we did finally get to see the carnivorous plant in
We called
action.
it, we called it.
I was a little let down by it
It
cuz
was so,
like
like, just
at one
whoop.
point I was like, is that like a weird flying squirrel over there moving like across the wall? And then I was like, oh, it's the carnivorous plant. But they really like that. I don't know. I felt like it was kind of late in the season to really like put
It
that in
was a little
there.
late in the
It was a
game.
little late,
I felt
like
like they were holding back because it was going to be
something big.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
immaculate vibes, but it was just like, "Nope, gonna pick up this woman," and then
Yeah.
was she liquefied, kind of? Like, I couldn't
I
quite tell it
I am not sure what was happening. Like, clearly I know what the effect was, which was like
Mhm.
the blender of machine gun fire. But yeah, it was kind of like you're not really sure why so many fluids are coming out, you know?
yeah,
And
I
so, and then we just kind of skip away.
mhm.
And then we see, and it's not till the very end that we see one of the other like captive aliens, the little one, which is now with the big xenomorph. And,
Now they're running
clearly,
around.
I guess nobody's letting the flies out.
No. No, no,
The
no, 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 no,
flies,
no, no,
the
no.
flies being the apex predator of the group
Well,
was incredible.
they're the only ones that can take down the
That's
hybrids, and
yeah,
so, like,
only ones that can
they
hurt a
stay
cinch.
in, they stay put.
Yeah, it was wild to me that like out of all of the options of monsters and creatures that were made available this
Mhm.
season, it was like I think it was like almost poetic that the flies ended up being the top predator of the group solely
Yeah,
because they can digest their food outside of their body.
yeah, yeah, I mean, that's the only thing that's bringing, like, real trouble to the hybrids, and so, yeah, like, they are the apex in this situation because of what they can do to them, but
Yeah.
I don't know, like, the girl, I'm still reeling about, like, the tick larva stuff because, like, I'm, like, touching my chest because it's still like, "Oh," like,
No,
"Ugh."
ticks are some of the scariest things on earth next to like silverfish and centipedes.
Yeah, dude, if like if I had the genie in the lamp situation, one of those wishes is all ticks and mosquitoes gone. I'm sorry, whatever it does to the the
Ecosystem.
ecosphere, like I'm sorry, but they gotta go. They gotta go.
I agree. I agree.